And welcome back, guys, to the Spacey Tropics Review channel, where we try to review just a little bit of everything. It is a new year, and I wish nothing but happiness for everyone in this new year. Happy New Year. I know I'm a bit late. It's already February, but that's besides the point. What does a new year bring? New videos. And today, I have for you the Beats Flex, brought to you by this new camera angle right here. Let me go ahead and get the box here. So I have the Beats Flex. This is, personally to me, a carbon copy of the Beats X. Now, if you guys are with me from since I started the channel, you would know that I did do a video on the Beats X. And if you still want to go ahead and see that, that video is still up. But today we're talking about the Flex. So as per usual, I'm going to go over some of these specs. I'm going to go over what I think the design is, if I think it's good. Personally, it's the exact same as the Beats X, but we'll get into that in a bit. If I have any cons, as well as what is my overall take on these headphones. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So let's go over the unboxing of this really quickly. So as I open the box here, I am greeted with a little pull tab. And with that, pulling out, you see that you're going to get a set of quick start instructions. So as I'm showing you here, this little button on the inside is going to be your play, pause, your skip forward, rewind track, as well as to answer calls, hang up calls, and activate Siri. Next to that, you see there's going to be the mic, and on top of that is the volume rockers. Right underneath that is a USB Type-C. Moving along with the unboxing here, going down to the quick instructions. So this is something new, something that the Beats X sort of had but didn't have. So it did have the magnetized earbuds, as I'll show you here. I'll demonstrate. It did have these magnetized earbuds. Something that was not on the Beats X but is brought now to the Flex is play pause options. So when the headphone is in your ear and you're listening, and okay, you're done listening, but let's just say, for example, you don't want to press this button for whatever reason, you're not pressing the play pause button. You have now the option to take it out of your ears, place it like this, and when they clip together with the magnet, like so, it is going to pause the music. It's going to play the music as soon as you take them apart. There's about a second or so delay. You take it apart, put it back in your ear, and it starts playing the music. That is a pretty cool feature. I am very happy that that made its way here, especially since the fact that this here play pause button, as you can see right here, the play pause button is really mushy, and it's kind of almost flat with this little piece here of the headband, neckband, sorry. So it's kind of hard to feel for, but it's there, and you know you got to use it to skip your track and rewind and so on and so forth. The volume button, on the other hand, is pretty nice. So volume up here, volume down here, works well. It's very tactile. I like that. The mic quality, because it's right here, because the mic is right here, almost next to your mouth, it tends to give you pretty decent call quality, pretty decent voice recording quality if you like to record notes or something. And it does it's pretty close to AirPods quality, I would say. Not entirely there, but it's pretty close. And that's a good feature to have, like I said. So with this also, another thing on the spec side of things, it comes with the W1 chip, so you know you're going to get that same beautiful, seamless Apple pairing when it comes to pairing it with an iPad or any type of iPhone, etc. Just turn it on via the power button here on the right side. Turn it on via the power button and just hold it about an inch and a half or so away from your iPhone or iPad, and bada bing, bada boom. It's going to pop up in front of your screen and you just connect. It's going to connect and it's going to say Beats Flex. For the Android folks, it's pretty simple. It's just press and hold for the initial pairing. It's already going to be in Bluetooth pairing mode. And if you need to pair it to a different device, just again, press and hold the power button when you're turning it on. Press and hold the button and it'll go into a Bluetooth pairing mode and you'll be able to pair it from there from device to device. Now, something I'm a little shocked about. Well, maybe not shocked, you know, it is 2021 now. You'd expect it on more devices. But something that's nice to see, especially on a $50 budget pair of headphones like this, USB Type-C on this little budget headphone. What does this mean? Well, it means it integrates with a lot of other things. So your MacBook is USB Type-C. You could charge this up via MacBook Type-C to Type-C, which, by the way, it does come with a Type C to Type C cable, not a Type C to Type A. Let's get that straight. I know some people get that confused. No, this is a full USB Type C cable to Type C. Comes in a box. I love that, along with a few other ear tips. I'll go into the ear tips in a bit. But that's a nice thing to see. 12 hours of battery life is what this thing claims to have. I didn't have extensive testing with it yet, but if I had to say, I'd say those numbers pretty much sound correct. And the only reason I can make that assumption is because with the Beats X, when they were claiming 8 hours, I was averaging around 7 hours or so battery life with the Beats X. Now with the Flex, play any headphone really at higher volumes. You're not going to get the full 12 hours. Most likely you'll get it at 50% if you listen to music at 50% all the time. But play it at higher volumes, I can almost see that this thing is reaching about 10 hours, maybe 11 hours. This is pretty decent battery life. That's way longer than anybody's commute, that's for sure. And it'll suffice. If you need the extra juice though, this does come with a quick charge feature. So charge it for a matter of 10 minutes and you will get an hour and a half playback right back onto your headphones. Pretty nice. I know there are some other headphones out there that actually do a little bit better. Some do anywhere from 10 minutes gives you 2 hours or 15 minutes gives you 3 hours, which is obviously a lot better. You know, the higher number hour playback, the better for you, right? But all in all, 10 minutes for an hour and a half playback, that's pretty much your basic New York commute. If you're going from Manhattan to, let's say, Queens, for example, it's your basic New York commute. One con, I don't really have much bad things to say because obviously of the price range, I know what I'm expecting for this, so I can't really say too many bad things about it. But one con, if you want to call it that I did notice is that with the Beats X, those came with a wing tip. So in the box, not only did they come with extra ear tips, but they came with wing tips. Now the ear tips that this comes with is just pretty much these small ones. It comes with the medium tips on, as you saw in the unboxing. It has the large tips, and then it has that double padded ear tip, and that's it. Personally, I wish the wing tips came back. I really liked it in the Beats X, especially since I knew it gave me that extra security inside my ear, because personally for me, my left ear rejects all earbuds. It doesn't like earbuds for some reason, and every time I'm moving, no matter what, no matter how secure, it tends to get loose and fall out. I don't know. I've tried almost everything. The only thing that works for me is personally the Bose ear tips because they don't really sink into my ear. They just lay on the ear canal right there, and that is pretty much what worked for me. These work for me only because these ear tips are way shaped different and they actually fit pretty good, but they still fall out from time to time, which is why I wish the wingtip was there. But that's not a major con. That's not a major downside to not getting these headphones. Now let's be real here. We want to understand what the sound is, right? That's what we're here for. Well, I can tell you from listening to these, from listening everything to The Weeknd, to listening to TK Maidza, to listening to anything from rock, from Trust Company, or maybe some Linkin Park, or maybe some who else is there? Avenged Sevenfold, stuff like that. From going from track to track to track to track. Even listening to some lo-fi hip-hop stuff, maybe Weird Inside, if you guys know who Weird Inside is. I'm starting to listen to a lot more music from him or her. I don't know who it is, but it's $50 worth, if you understand what I'm saying. So you buy these $50 headphones as a budget headphone. Is it on the higher end of the budget spectrum? Sure, of course. Of course, it's a premium pair of headphones made by Apple. However, again, you got to keep in mind that this is a $50 headphone. This headphone isn't going to blow your mind. This headphone is not for audiophiles. Please, please. I don't want to hear I'm an audiophile and these headphones suck. Okay? These were never meant for you. This is meant for a commuter. This is meant for anyone who just wants a pair of budget headphones to slip in their bag and take out and listen to it, and it produces pretty decent sound. This is the purpose of this headphone, just to be budget friendly, not to blow your mind away. Now, sound quality, the bass, it's Beats. It does have that higher end bass spectrum, which is not bad in some songs, but in other songs, it's kind of a little overpowering. The mids are okay. They're okay. And the highs, sometimes, again, that bass is there. It kind of drowns out the highs a little bit. but not in everything. It depends again on what kind of track you're listening to. Bass heavy songs, obviously, you're going to drown things out. More vocal heavy songs are going to sound a little bit better. Overall, if you want a number figure for these headphones, pretty much, if you want a number figure to say what they're rated at, I'd personally give it a 6.5 or a 7. I know some people were saying that these things sound just as good as AirPods, if not just as good as AirPods Pro. I can personally tell you, because I do have a pair of AirPods Pro, I can personally tell you that if you're looking for bass, then yes, of course, it's Beats. These are going to be on that higher end spectrum when it comes to bass. But as an overall package, as the overall package sound quality that you're looking for, the AirPods are just going to give you that much better of a package. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. Yes, they both have the seamless pairing with the W1 chip. Yes, they have the seamless this, they have the seamless that, whatever, a U1 chip. I know they're starting to fix some stuff with the U1 to get that, tile tracking kind of thing. But that's for a different video. Yes, these are definitely 110% gonna have that good same pairing quality, whatever. But when it comes to the overall package, again, it's not really gonna beat the AirPods. The AirPods are on a different level, and this is on a different level. Overall verdict, honestly, again, these are a budget pair of headphones. These are budget friendly headphones. They're a little bit on the higher end of the budget spectrum because of the features that it offers. But it's not going to replace your AirPods. It's not going to replace your Sennheisers. It's not going to replace your Bose Truly Wireless, your Sennheiser Truly Wireless. It's not going to replace pretty much the higher end spectrum of the truly wireless game, especially since those have noise cancellation, not isolation, folks. Let's get this straight, and let's get this straight right now. A lot of people have been saying isolation, noise cancellation, that this is what these have. They do not have noise cancellation. They have noise isolation. What does that mean in particular? It means that when you put this into your ear, the amount of noise that comes from outside into your ear is reduced a significant amount. Okay, so that's an isolation. You're isolated from the outside of how much sound is coming in. Noise cancellation, or in this case, active noise cancellation, is something where the sound is filtered in, where the headphone takes in the exterior sound from the outside and filters out all the unwanted sounds from the outside and pushes it back out so you can have a nice, quiet experience and then listen to your music at that point. I might have butchered that explanation, but that's about as close as I can get before I have to actually go into nitty-gritty details. These have good noise isolation, but comparing it to those that actually have noise cancellation, it's a totally different ball game. Don't even try to compare it. Overall verdict, these headphones are great for the budget-friendly person. These headphones are perfect. They're $50 with tax. Came out to about 53, 54 bucks, 55 even. I don't know. Depends where you live and how much the sales tax is, but these are pretty good. These are pretty good budget-friendly headphones for anyone, again, that's just trying to, go on their basic commute, get to work, get the job done, and come home. That's what these headphones are for, and they're very good at that. I can almost guarantee it. They're very good at that. Oh, and personally, I also waited just to get the blue. I know the blue wasn't available in the very beginning. Only the black and the yellow were available, and I really like this blue color. So that's why I waited. I know somebody in the comment section in the previous video was asking, hey, will I ever do a video on these? Well, yeah, here's that video. And I only waited because I wanted the blue color, because everybody else was reviewing black and yellow. I thought it's time to get a different color into the mix. But anyways, that's my overall verdict. If you're looking to get a budget pair of headphones like these, go ahead and get it. It's going to sound decent for the price. You're not going to go wrong with it if you want to gift it to your children, if you want to gift it to someone else, or you just want to buy it yourself. It is an overall good pair of headphones to buy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for coming back. And for those who are currently subscribing to the channel, thank you so much. We're on our way to 1,100. Soon it's going to be 1,200, and soon it's going to be 10,000. You got to dream big, right? I can't wait for that 10,000 mark, because that's going to just tell me that, okay, something's really working, right? But thank you guys so much for coming back to this channel. It means a lot to me that so many people have subscribed and so many people have taken time out of their day to watch this video. Thank you so much for everything. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. You never know when somebody may need a little bit more information about the Beats Flex. Not the X, the Flex. You know what I mean. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back to another year of the Spacey Tropics Review channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.